Shower shoes. Team issued. Don't get them in there.
All right, go with questions for Brody.
I know Iowa recruited you really hard out of when you were in high school. Obviously, you took a different path. What was different this time around, or where do you feel like you had changed this time around that this did a big difference?
I did a lot of growing up. Realized I'm an Iowa boy. Love home. Love being around the family. That means a lot to me. You know, they've been to every match. They actually, it's crazy. The first time I ran out, well, I was at Penn State. They didn't come to that one, and that was weird. It just felt weird. Things were off. So, yeah, just being back home was a lot for me and growing up. And then kind of spending time with family through the COVID season showed me that, how important that was. And then coming to the realization last year after the national tournament that it was like I need more in terms of some resources and some things like that. And this place had it. And partners, you know, the medical team that this place has that has helped me a lot this year, like those things, you know, in terms like that. So that's what persuaded me to come here, you know, at the end of the day. With this season and with potential to come back again next year, there's like, if I want to achieve the goals that I have set out for, like, I got to make adjustments, you know, not necessarily changes, but just adjust and continue moving forward. But
How close were you to coming to Iowa initially?
I mean, I probably would have came here. You know, Spencer got recruited, and that's not the main excuse, or that's, you know, I don't live by that, but it's like the opportunity that Penn State had offered me, it was like, that was like awesome to an 18-year-old kid, like having everything covered in terms of, you know, not worrying, just being able to go out and get away from home and have a, you know, a whole new life basically. So yeah, it was cool, but yeah.
You know, you chose a different path, and then transferred to UNI. Was it hard to kind of restart those talks, you know, with Iowa, deciding to come here, you know, after, you know, two other opportunities, you guys weren't able to sync up, but, or was it easy just to open the communication and decide to come down here?
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of the guy, once I have figured out what I want, I'm just going to go do it. And I think that's really important for any decision that you make in life. It's like, you don't burn the bridge, right? I have great connections all across the country with many coaches and appreciate all the recruitment process because it was pretty cool as a young kid to experience all that. But once I had decided that, like, I knew I needed more and this was the place that I really wanted, it just, hard conversations, like, that's nothing. It's just like, you know what, this is what I need to do. I aligned my life to it, and now I'm here. I love it.
When you hit the portal, did you reach out to them, or did they reach out to you first?
This is funny. Actually, I hit the portal and threw my headphones on. I went for a run, and I live on Do Not Disturb. Like, that's just, I'm always on. I don't have my notifications turned on, and Tom called me like 20 times. And I'm not exaggerating. And and then once I finally called him, it was he gave me some crap for it actually. The first couple weeks of being here, called me out in front of everybody, but yeah, it was funny. I got back and had 20 missed calls. Like, well, I think that tells me what's up. But
What was that first conversation like when you called back?
Very, very short call. It might have been literally 30 seconds. It was like, you want to be a Hawk? I was like, very interested. All right, when can we meet? Got up here, and then it was like, that was it. It was like, we have what you need, you know that, and it was very simple, to the point, and that's exactly what I'm about. Straightforward, you know, he knew what I needed after some communicating, and it was very, you know, like, real, and found myself here a couple days later, and it was like, driving home, it was like, that's where I needed to be, and that's what we're going to do, so didn't look back.
Yeah. Was it an identical recruiting pitch, or were there changes, or what was, you know, comparing and contrasting when you first reached out to you in high school?
I don't know. It's a funny question because, yeah, I mean, there are recruiting pitches and that and such, but, like, you guys know that Tom and Terry and the people here are straightforward to the point. They're not gonna beat around no bush. Like that's how I am. Like I'm like a realist in terms like this is the way it is. Okay, then that's what it is. And I told them the things I was looking for. Partners being a huge thing for me. Like that was, I love Coach Schwab and everything that you and I had to offer. But the things that they had in place here, it was like pointed that out. I made that clear that that's what I needed, and they had it, and they're, this is it. That's what we're doing, and so that was it. But
So what's the season been like, being in the room, kind of going through 3/4 of a season at this point? What's that experience been like for you now that you're actually in the place you feel you need to be?
Oh, I love it. I've enjoyed every second of being a Hawkeye. Those things that I was looking for are covered, and there is no stone unturned. There is no excuses to be had. There is no rhyme or reason why things aren't aligning or this and that. I continue to come in every day, work my tail off, and pursue a dream, and I'm living it. It's amazing. It's been a rough season as far as being able to compete as much as I wanted to and battling injuries and stuff, but I'm learning and growing and enjoying the process, and the journey's been one that I'll never look back and wish I would have done it differently. Like this is the way it is, and God's plan at the end of the day. So that's it really.
So with a month left to go in the season, what do you need to do from now until mid-March for you to get to those goals that you have set for yourself?
Yeah, the final push, it's going to be fun. Really looking forward to it. We're already doing some things a little bit different in training, but the whole season has been different for me with, the knee stuff. So just working around that, and then this final push leading up, finding ways to get to more offense and get to my positions and find more points and enjoy it. So.
Seems like confidence is growing with reps when it comes to your wrestling.
Oh yeah, for sure, and yeah, that's a big thing. But at this stage of the game too, I've seen it. I've been to the national tournament. I've been to Big 12s and stuff like that. Experienced the Big 10 tournament my true freshman year. So just enjoy the process, I guess, as we always say, and just stay present and enjoy what's right now and take care of business.
All right, thanks, Brody.
Thank you.